Well, indeed, because this is not something that we see every day. It is a beautiful barn owl. So barn owls are owls that we don't see often at all. And how Senzo spotted this, I'm not quite sure. It was actually in a tree, hidden in a tiny little hole, and it then came out and flew off a little bit. But I wanted to get a quick glimpse before I reposition, because I'm scared it's going to fly when I try and roll back a little bit so that we can see it a bit better. But I'm going to try now, quickly. There we go, so we can see it a little better. That's better, a little cleaner now. But you can see it's got that kind of orangey coloration with that big white facial disc, and very kind of, it's almost got like a sharp pointed face coming down towards the chest. And they are beautiful birds. They don't make a beautiful sound, but they are beautiful nonetheless. And this particular one was sitting in the tree, and it then decided it got a bit sort of nervous of us and flew out of the tree. And it's now being bombarded by all kinds of other birds. You can hear the drongos are there making a lot of noise and dive bombing and chasing this poor barn owl. So it's still such a cool bird to see. I'm sure some of you do have it on your list, but I would imagine this will be a new one for a number of you. It's not an owl we see very often at all, because it's generally quite shy and reclusive and likes to hide away during the day and come out in the depths of the night. It's not like the pearl spotteds and the bards and even the Verreaux's eagle owls that we see regularly in the day. These guys are a much tougher owl to see. So super cool and very nice. Very cool. Copy that. Thanks, Orbs. Now, just was quickly talking on the radio to Aubrey, because it sounds like Hosana might be coming north onto Djuma, which is fantastic news. Now, Taylor McCurdy, I will try and make the sound of a screeching barn owl, but I don't think I'm going to be very good at it, so I think Taylor Mack should actually do it, since it's her idea. I'm going to play the real call for you so that we can actually hear what this sounds like. Of course, I don't want to play it too loud, so I'm not going to use Pooji for this, because I don't want to disrupt that barn owl any further than what it is already. So let's try and get its call. A bit like nails on a chalkboard, isn't it? Not a very pleasant sound at all. So we'll ask Taylor Mack to do it. Shame, the poor owl is being dive bombed. I think it wants to try and come back to this little roost, and so I want to leave it alone now. I want to let it get a chance to get back into its little position and not bother it anymore. At the end of the day, it flew out because of us, so I don't want to stay here for too much longer. But that is as good as it gets. Our owl sightings this year have been some of the best owl sightings that a long time, and the reason why I say they've been so good is that they are, you know, we generally don't see them as much as we have this year, which has been amazing. It's strange, because of the lack of rodents after the drought should mean we should